In this video, we aren't really exposing a cheater, although we'll do that, of course, but rather Krafton's own ineptitude. It really is very disappointing to find this type of cheating still being done, despite highlighting it on this channel more than 12 months ago. And before those that are sympathetic to cheating try and correct me, using exploits in the game to gain an unfair advantage is cheating. Don't take my word for it. Here's the applicable rules from PUBG's Rules of Conduct, which all players agreed with to access the game. Some of these cheat deniers think using exploits to gain an unfair advantage in the game isn't cheating. They think that cheating involves only using software to hack the game, so exploiting can't possibly be cheating. I wonder how they think cheating in sports happens without software. And here's part of the penalty table that covers what penalties are imposed for breaking the various rules of conduct. As you can see, it's treated with the same severity as using software to cheat. There's a reason for that. It's because it's cheating also. Krafton absolutely can and will permaban accounts for doing this, although it's rare, and they don't do any checks on the matches for it. So as a result, you can come across this occasionally happening. Some of the cheat deniers try and play this off as just a bit of fun, or it's the developer's fault for leaving exploits in the game. To the first point, it's not a once-off thing. This account has 4 months of doing this. This is being a toxic loser. To the second point, yes, the developers clearly are either lazy, don't care anymore, or both to have left this exploit in. It crosses the line when it's being used to ruin the match for others. It clearly is winning by using an exploit to gain an unfair advantage. This should be self-explanatory, but I guarantee that there will be some in the comments saying it's not really cheating, like in the previous videos exposing this. For each one that does, I'll respond with a clown emoji, even those that are doing it sarcastically. Just try me on and get clowned. I dare you. So let me tell you a bit about this guy. They are a level 406 Bronze Bomber PUBG Plus account. And the match is a normal TPP squads match on the EU server. This replay was submitted to the channel by a subscriber. The account seems to have become active in Season 36, which started in June 2025. And we can see that they've played in total 1,550 regular matches. They seem to use this exploit to cheat only on Miramar map while also being in a solo squad. They were outside of the recording zone when they used the exploit to get under the map. Checking their various 2D match replays, I have a very good idea on where they are getting access under the map. These same 2D match replays also show that this is a persistent and intentional way which they have used to cheat in matches, which Krafton are ignoring. They will struggle to hit any targets from under here with normal weapons. Bullets can hit only where players clip through the ground slightly, like on the foot, for example. They can only shoot the tires in the same way. It's really not viable. All this is doing is being annoying and confusing for those being shot at. Here's how the enemy player is experiencing this. What a pain in the ass to those trying to play legitimately. I'm only getting 4 months of match data on this guy. They've been doing it for at least that long. It's not every match. Most of their matches they seem to play legitimately, but will occasionally swap to doing this. Here's some 2D replays from the past 14 days showing them doing this multiple times. You should easily be able to tell it's the same bullshit happening on these matches. The same pattern each time, moving to under the map, then using the inflatable raft to get to the center of the circle. On each of these matches, it results in a chicken dinner with 0 kills and 0 damage. You'd think that an account that frequently wins matches without any kills or damage would be a red flag to Krafton. Apparently not. Krafton sees nothing at all wrong with this. Here's 2 more matches to drive the point home even further. Just think of the very many and easy ways that this could be both detected and fixed. By fixing, I mean preventing the exploit from happening in the first place. The easiest fix is to remove the inflatable raft entirely from the game. Nobody cares for it, it's seen by most as a joke. Was this some executive's brain fart that the developers had to put in and now can't remove due to issues with a bruised ego? It seems like it. No players were asking for such a stupid inclusion in the game, and now we're left with this exploit as a side effect. You see, without the raft, any player that falls under the map will get teleported back up to the surface once they are in the water. The inflatable raft blocks that from working. On the few matches where this guy does get a kill and damage, they use the raft to surprise the last enemy while healing. They'll jump into the water in the middle of the circle, and it will teleport them next to the remaining enemy where they get an easy kill. I'll show you how this works at the end of this match. Now for a quick word from the video's sponsor, PUBGBanchecker.com.
I built PUBGBanchecker.com because after years of playing PUBG, the cheating problem just keeps getting worse. I've been ridiculed for calling out cheaters, especially from cheat deniers, and countless evidence of the issue was out there. You don't always get the notification in-game that a player has been banned. One day, I found out a cheater I'd reported had been banned, but I only discovered it by chance months later. Players need a faster way to check this stuff themselves. PUBG Ban Checker lets you search any player across Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and Kakao in seconds. If you have multiple suspicious names from a match, just paste the whole list. The multi-search checks them all at once. Cheaters love changing their names, especially in rank, thinking it hides them. But their account ID never changes. Add them to your watch list, and the site tracks them for you. If they get banned later, you'll know. PUBGBanchecker.com is free, fast, and built for players who are tired of guessing. If you want clarity in your games, check it out. I even have a couple of PUBG-related games to pass some time.
Thank you very much, PUBGBanchecker.com, for your continued support. Here's the evidence that they've been doing this for a long time. The match data that this produces acts like a signature. And I have no doubt that there's many other grubs like this guy doing the same thing. Krafton recently posted a record $2 billion worth of revenue for 2025. They have access to the best talent and technologies in the world, yet still cannot seem to do basic integrity checks to uncover cheating. This exploit is well known to them. They've seen it posted multiple times on the official channels. Thousands of player reports would certainly have been submitted to them about this, all of which have been completely ignored, which benefits those that cheat. It's embarrassing at this point. Simple fixes to stop cheating aren't even being done. Legitimate players are right to question things like this. We aren't there to amuse those that cheat in the game. Do you think a multi-billion-dollar company should be doing a much better job combating cheating? Do you think that there should be basic integrity checks on matches to look for outliers associated with cheating? If so, please give the video a like and help it trend. The more players that are aware of this, the more chance that Krafton fix it. Yes, there's lots they should be doing to improve the game and fix other things. This one's low-hanging fruit. Also, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. This directly helps spread the message further. Jumping forward to the end of the match. Let me point out how much of a loser this guy is for playing the game like this for so long. They must be a total outcast in whatever society they've been raised in. The other player dies and they jump in the water, demonstrating how they teleport back up to the surface. Do you feel good about yourself for winning like this? You are the worst kind of cheater, pathetic in every way. The few wins you get without cheating are from others carrying you. Unfortunately, you'll likely be doing this in another 4 months, as I have no faith in Krafton enforcing their own rules.